Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Taste of the South Shore 2020. I'm Billy Costa, thrilled to be back again as your MC, your host, your master of ceremonies. This year, we're not in a ballroom, and we're not all dressed up in suits and ties, but we're going to have a great time, and this is going to be a great night. And, of course, we're here to raise money and to help out the South Shore Y as well as the food pantry. And first and foremost, I want to introduce you to, well, President and CEO of the South Shore YMCA, my buddy Paul Gorman.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being part of the Taste of the South Shore, the virtual Taste of the South Shore. We're a little bit later in the season, and usually we're in March or April. Now we're in October. Just as a Y, we pivoted and adapted once we closed to provide programs for the community. We had to adapt and pivot here for the Taste of the South Shore because this is so important to us. This fundraiser is one of our biggest fundraisers of the year. Plus, you know, we get to talk to hundreds of people on the South Shore of what we've done this past year, what we have planned coming up. It's really changed what we're looking to do over these next few months, and we need your help and we need your support, and hopefully you'll hear the stories, you have a little bit of fun, and you'll donate here at the end.
So what are we going to do? How are we going to pull this off? We've got a lot going on. First of all, it is the Taste of the South Shore, so in advance, I want to thank all of the participating restaurants, and we'll get to them a little bit later in the program. But not only that, we're doing something cool. We're going to have an actual chef's competition, appetizers and entrees. And what's really cool about that event, which is coming up in mere minutes, is we're teaming up chefs from various restaurants who are competing as teams to come up with the best apps and entrees. And of course, all of you, I'm assuming, are enjoying food boxes and dinner boxes. You're probably making yourselves a cocktail at home, hopefully. Yeah. It's our themed cocktail. Have a glass of wine, mix a martini, whatever it takes. Relax. The good news is you didn't have to leave the house tonight. You didn't have to get all gussied up. Everybody's relaxed and sitting in their own couches with their own friends and or family. And before we go any further, we have this message right now from Paul Gorman. Check it out.
Hi, I'm Paul Gorman, President and CEO of the South Shore Y. As we all know, we're in unprecedented times, and the YMCA has not been immune to any of this. On March 17th, we closed all of our operations. On March 18th, we reopened for emergency child care for essential care workers, our food pantry, which has more than quadrupled during that time, and we turned our Quincy Y into an emergency shelter for those folks who needed it, and partnering with Father Bells. We did that for 4 months without incident, without infection. We unfortunately had to reduce the size of our folks that work for us by 75% in order to survive through this time. We reopened at the beginning of June. We continue back to regular childcare for all. We're at 40% of those folks right now. We continue our food pantry, which continues to increase. We're entering the winter right now, and we have folks out and around the corner 2 days a week at our Germantown Neighborhood Center, over 1,200 folks per week that we serve at the food pantry. And we are welcoming back a number of people. Interestingly enough, a number of them are seniors and folks with disabilities that have been isolated in their homes during this time, and they need to get back to socialize, as well as build back their health. As we move forward here through the rest of the year, working with the families that we have, as we always have, and more now, that as we enter the holiday season, the demand for food, the demand for normalcy as we get into our holiday assistance programs, for toys for kids and their families, as well as meals and food. Our fundraiser, the Taste of the South Shore, which is our signature fundraiser, which we had to change this year and go virtual, is so important for our fundraising efforts. all the efforts that I just spoke of, as well as ongoing operations, is supported now more than ever for fundraising. We usually have about 700 folks at our Taste of the South Shore raising well over $300,000. This year will be a challenge. So we're making the appeal to dig a little deeper, work a little harder to support your communities through the Y in our efforts. Thank you for being a part of this, and thank you for everything that you do for the Y.
You know, Paul, you talk about and you detail so many of the programs that are going on, and it all takes money. And you also use the word fundraising, which is why we're here tonight. And by the way, we've already raised close or just above $10,000.
Right.
We had a quick live auction in the earlier portion of our night. And by the way, you're all going to have another chance to donate. You can be donating throughout the night. You don't have to wait for me to ask or for Paul to ask. At any moment, you can make a donation to the South Shore Y, because that's kind of what would happen if we were at a gala in a ballroom like we typically are each and every year. So another chance to donate is coming up later on tonight. But earlier, I mentioned that we're having a chef's competition, and our buddy Dave Lombardo is kind of a reporter on the sidelines for tonight's event, and he's actually at Lombardo's with some of our chefs right now getting ready. Let's take a look. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Billy. We are here at Lombardo's, home of the 24th annual Taste of South Shore event. This is a crazy year. Who would have thought we'd have to be doing this virtually? For the last 24 years, we've had incredible chefs in our building, walk around food tasting, something that all of you love and our community has always supported. But tonight, we are here at Lombardo's doing something a little bit different, and we're doing a chef competition. We found 6 incredible chefs. We've paired them up into teams of 2, and we're going to compete to find out who is the best team and the best dish on the South Shore this year. So we're going to have a lot of fun. Gentlemen, are you guys ready to have a good time? Awesome. Each of you are standing in front of a white rack, which is your pantry. It is equal. It is the same as every other team. Your white rack has fruits and vegetables, all products from Katz and Rubus, a beautiful, wonderful produce company that is supporting us today. So you have that at your disposal. The black racks also have shared items. So you have spices, you have breadcrumbs, you have eggs, you have all different types of breads, olive oils, you name it, we have it at your disposal. You guys can use any and everything that you'd like. We've given every single team 2 proteins to work with today. We've got incredible sides of salmon, and we also have 6-ounce chicken breasts with the skin on. So they can create 2 dishes, all right? You're gonna have a little bit of time. Your first dish is gonna be an appetizer, which you'll need to submit to the judges in 20 minutes. The remaining amount of the time, you will have to create your best entree using everything at your disposal you see. And the key and the most important part today is you have to use our mystery ingredient, because every good chef competition needs to have a mystery ingredient. And today, gentlemen, our mystery ingredient that you must use in one of those 2 dishes is none other than Lombardo's famous Italian sausages. So, our family has created 3 incredible recipes of sausages. We've got sweet, we've got hot, and we have garlic and cheese. And you have to incorporate these sausages into your creations today. And the judges will be looking for the best use of that sausage in your dishes. Are you guys excited? Oh, yeah. Awesome. On behalf of the South Shore YMCA, on behalf of Lombardo's, let's have some fun. Let's do some cooking. Boys, time starts now.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So the competition is going fantastic right now, but we wanted to take a moment and highlight some amazing things that are a little bit different this year, but ways that you at home have been able to really support us as the restaurants and the breweries and the wineries and the caterers who really have been hit really hard by this COVID pandemic. So in years past, we've donated our time, our food, our energy to coming here to the ballroom and serving all of you on our dime, complimentary, as our gift, as our way of showcasing what we do best. But because of this pandemic, we've been closed, we've had a really difficult time, and this year, in front of you are these incredible dinner boxes, and that's your way of supporting us this year. you guys paid for those. That money's going directly to the restaurants that are supporting. So we have an incredible list of different restaurants, wineries, breweries, and shops across the South Shore that are really donating their energy in years past, and this year, your financial support is supporting them. And what we encourage you to do is enjoy your dinner, but then go out. In the weeks and months ahead, the winter's coming, it's gonna get harder, it's gonna get colder, people might not be comfortable. Order takeout from these places that support the YMCA because they really are integral into our South Shore community and the framework and the economy of our South Shore, and we need your support. And we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for your support tonight. Hope you're enjoying all the delicious food. And we've got an incredible list of restaurants and sponsors that we want to talk about right now and really highlight. Abbey Park, Alma Nove, Barrel House Z Brewery, Bin Ends with incredible wine, Castle Island Brewery, Eat Local, Fuji Group, Konditormeister, Lavishly Done Catering, Lombardo's, Luca, Montilio's, Novara, Plymouth Bay Winery, the Greenside Grill, Restaurant Oro, the Chef's Table, Untold Brewery, Fruit Center Marketplace, Rumson Rum, Cheever Tavern. These are a few of the restaurants, a few of the different breweries and wineries that are in your dinner boxes tonight, and we can't thank you enough for supporting us. All the years we've supported the Y, and you in turn are supporting us this year. You're keeping our restaurants afloat, you're keeping our associates employed, and you're keeping the economy going on the South Shore. We can't thank you enough from the bottom of our hearts again. Thank you so much to all these incredible restaurants, wineries, and breweries for supporting us this year. South Shore YMCA.
Go.
Okay, Paul, first things first, okay? Dave Lombardo should have a TV show.
I think you better watch out. He's a little bit younger. He did a good
Okay,
job there.
yeah. Hey, Dave, I got to tell you, maybe a spin-off show of Dining Playbook, and it'll be me, it'll be you. Paul, you can be on the show as well, and we'll have a lot of fun. We're going to be checking in and out with Dave Lombardo down there at Lombardo's. The chef's competition is going on right now, so periodically we'll check in. But we've got our beautiful dinner boxes here right now, and I thought it was a good idea, Paul, if we kind of walk the folks at home through these dinner boxes, because these are incredible. Before I say another word, Paul, would you like a beer? Because
absolutely.
yeah, I don't want to break a nail. Kidding.
Castle Island.
Yeah, there it is right there, Castle Island. Beautiful.
Pale ale?
Well, there's a pale ale for you. You know what? I think I'll go pale ale as well, Castle Island. But if you go through these boxes,
There might be a theme here. We did start out earlier with the signature drink and then going right to the pale ale.
who's driving? Salute! Here's to the South Shore YMCA and all the participating restaurants at this Taste of the South Shore. Oh, that's good stuff right there. I've got wine in here too from Plymouth Bay, a Cranberry Bay wine. There it is. Okay, what have you got in your
Let's
box?
see. We have confit duck.
Oh, a duck confit.
Yeah.
Nice.
From Greenside Grill.
Yeah. Oh, Montilio's. Hey, George. Hey, fam. Montilio's desserts. Every box has incredible variety.
We have cured markets, red gem mixed greens.
Okay. Michelle, my girlfriend Michelle, I got a kale salad here. Maybe I'll bring that home for you.
Oh, I was just
these
reminded
desserts
for
look
everyone
fabulous.
that's been to the Taste of South Shore, one of the things that you think might be missing is the bacon. We had the bacon wall. So
Yes!
some of these salads included bacon just for a number of people, especially asked for them.
Sorry, Mary. I knocked the prop down. Okay, I've got other beers in here too. I've got Untold Brewing. There's a beautiful lager. Again, every dinner box is different, but they're made to accommodate 4 people. Oh, Konditormeister. I'm guessing more desserts. Oh, yeah. Can you get inside that box with that, Cam? Get right inside there. Oh, my goodness. You folks at home, I'm telling you, the dinner boxes.
The braised pork, ossobuco.
Oh, nice. An ossobuco.
Oro.
I love it.
From Oro.
You know what's great about the ossobuco, Paul? The meat falls right off the bone. It's magical almost.
We
Keep
may-
digging.
We may never go home tonight.
Why would we? We got club soda.
Hashtag and send pictures.
Yes, for everyone, just a reminder, hashtag the Taste 2020. Send pictures of you eating your dinner boxes
Yes.
or having a drink.
Bob Lobell's enjoying his up there. Hey, Bob, how's dinner? Okay? Thumbs up from Bob Lobell. I've got a beautiful spice cider vinaigrette dressing.
We have chicken piccata from Abbey Park.
Oh, I love Abbey Park.
Yeah.
Nice. Boy, you got some great dishes in there.
So every box is different that was delivered out there from all of our restaurants that have supported us in the past at the Taste of the South Shore.
And you know what? Throughout the night, we're also going to be rewarding you for being a part of this incredible operation.
that.
We're going to do some raffle prizes right now. So stand by. We're going to be pulling names and or numbers.
Go ahead.
And what do we have for a prize?
Almanova is first.
Almanove, Paul
Yep.
Wahlberg's place.
$50,
Hingham Shipyard.
yep, gift certificate.
Oh, this restaurant. I would recommend, hold off until spring, even summer. You can sit in the outdoor patio. It overlooks the shipyard and the harbor and the marina and everything. So who's going to Almanove in the Hingham Shipyard? That's a blank. Okay. Good.
Oh,
Mary-
no.
Uh-oh, it's
There-
not a blank.
It was under
Sorry.
your thumb. It was under your thumb.
Sophia Catalina. Sophia Catalina.
Great.
Off you
have-
go to
all right.
Almanove.
The next is Condit.
Konditormeister, I've got a $50 gift card. And if you're on our screen, if you're a participant, you hear your name called, wave your hand or something, or jump around. Pour yourself another cocktail if you want a prize. This is the Konditormeister, goes to Dave Rogers.
All right.
Dave Rogers, that one's for
Thank you, Dave.
And now I've got a $50 gift card for Simply Done
Yep.
Cafe. And it will go to Bruce Netherwood.
All right.
There's Bruce right there.
Bruce is our Vice President of Camping Services at the Y.
All right, Bruce.
Bunch of raffle tickets.
Camping services.
Yep.
Like
Resident
outdoor
camp,
camping?
day camps,
Yeah.
resident camps throughout the South Shore. So
I'm
from
afraid
Quincy
to
all the way
camp.
to Sam.
I'm afraid to camp, Paul. Does that make me a bad person?
No, but if you go down to resident camp, it's not rough camping.
Okay.
Even I've gone down there.
Is it glamping?
It's pretty close. Bruce does a good job down there. You will be pampered.
All right, Bruce, Simply Done Cafe. Here's to you, bud. He's pretty relaxed.
He
He's a
is.
nice
Well, he's a
giant-
camp guy. All camp people are relaxed. There's
Camp
no
guys
stress.
don't have a couch that comfortable, okay? I'm just saying.
There's no stress there.
All right, there's that one. Now, and we're going to be doing this periodically. Every time I say the word raffle, we're going to have a bunch of raffle tickets. This is Shabu Restaurant, a handsome gift card for $50. Shabu, I'll go down. I know they're home now. They're saying, mix them up. You're not mixing them. Well, I am now. And
Dig deep.
from the bottom,
Oop.
Shabu Restaurant goes to Fernando Daniela Manzano. Fernando and Daniela Manzano.
Beautiful. Perfect.
That's that.
Thank you.
Oh, look at this. $50 for the YMCA.
From Montilios.
Oh, okay.
The Montilios.
That was a Y membership. Montilios, thank you, George, and your beautiful family. A lot of them work in the operation.
Yeah.
He's
yeah,
amazing.
I did meet his daughter when she
Yeah,
came out
yeah.
to,
She's
to
fabulous.
the homeless shelter with
Yeah.
their pizza oven.
Don Callahan.
All right.
Don Callahan. I highly recommend just pull up to Montilios, get yourself a tray of Sicilian pizza. Oh, his pizza's phenomenal. But his pasta's as great as his desserts are out of
How
this
are you
world.
so skinny when you eat all this stuff?
I do my best. I try to get out there and run. Okay. This is a $50 gift card to the Corner Stop. We want to thank Ron and Rudy Vale
Yes.
for this donation. Ron and Rudy Vale, and the winner of this will be Stephanie Banzak.
Stephanie
Banzak. Is Stephanie up there on the screen? Are you there, Stephanie?
Stephanie was our architect who who designed the Quincy Y for us.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Whoa, she's an architect.
She is. She's a great one too.
Well, off she goes to the Corner Stop. And now a gift card to the Greenside Grill. Boy, it sounds like I'm hosting Let's Make a Deal or something. The Greenside Grill, a handsome gift card for $50. And who's going to the Green Side Grill? Who wants to go? Raise your hands. Bruce wants to go. Bruce,
Bruce,
you can't
yeah,
have
yeah,
all
go
the
to
prizes.
it, yeah.
Okay, Bruce. Okay, Green Side Grill goes to Lois Adams.
All right.
Lois Adams. All right, I think Bruce knows Lois. And that's that. Now I'm going to check.
Lois is our chef down at resident camp.
Oh, good. That's why Bruce
Yep,
knows her.
yep.
Does Lois go camping with the whole gang, Bruce?
Well, she's really the boss. Bruce got the title, but Lois is the boss.
Oh,
down there.
okay. Now, we just did the raffle, so now we want to thank our sponsors because there are so many generous sponsors. This is kind of cool. It's working
Yeah.
out. It's kind of difficult,
Yep.
but we're doing our best, right, Paul?
Yep.
Okay, we want to thank the amazing sponsors. Arbella, that's my car insurance company. Arbella Insurance. Want to thank Arbella. Also, Quincy Mutual Group, Webster Bank, and we've got a scroll going on at the bottom of the screen, too, if you want to take a look. Anyway, Webster Bank is in as well, and all of them support the Y, so we hope you'll join them and donate tonight because we're taking your donations all night long. Keep that in mind. You can donate or give us a donation at any point, but we will have an official fundraising leg a little bit later in the show. But right now, we want to hear from the mayor, Mayor Tom Koch. Mr. Mayor.
Greetings from the city of Quincy to the South Shore YMCA. Everything is a little different this year, and I understand this year we're doing an event virtually. I know this is a major event each year the YMCA holds to support a number of folks that are in need in the community. The YMCA is truly a partner in the city, a great community asset. We're grateful for all the programs that happen, particularly those programs in combination with what goes on in our Germantown community. So those folks that are participating today and donating, we thank you for that. It has a direct benefit to each of our families, particularly those that are hardest hit. And again, during this time, there are families that have really been hit hard with this crisis. So give what you can give. We truly appreciate that. YMCA, thank you for all you do. As the old sage says, for what has been, we say thanks. For what will be, we say yes. God bless.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
So we have a very close relationship with the mayor and the city of Quincy. When we shut down and the city needed some place to help space out the folks that are homeless with Father Bills, the mayor gave us a call, and of course we said yes right away. He's been so supportive from the construction of the new Y all the way through a lot of programs that we do with the schools as well. So we have a great relationship, and I really appreciate Mayor Koch for saying a few words here tonight.
All right, me as well. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you for being so involved. Thank you for being so supportive. You continue to do so. And we want to get back to Dave Lombardo. He's working the sidelines, and he's got the chef's competition in full swing right now. Let's get an update from Dave.
Guys, we're here on the line. All of our chefs are cooking. We're going to check in and we're going to see what it is that they're thinking about during this competition. So we've got Robin from Oro. How are you, Chef?
Outstanding. I love that you guys carry the Untold with my last name on it.
He's paired today with Paul Wahlberg.
Hey,
Robin
how are you?
King, Paul Wahlberg. We're excited, fellas. What are you guys thinking today?
Ooh, well, I'm thinking we're gonna win.
Yeah, we've got big high hopes for you guys.
We're gonna do a little fried chicken. Who doesn't like fried chicken?
Everybody
We
loves
got the
fried
chicken marinating in a little local King Friday Untold brewery out of Situate, and we're gonna go right into here. Get that flavor in there. Do a little beer battered fried chicken.
Is this going to be for your entree or
This
for
is
your
an
appetizer course?
This is an appetizer.
Appetizer course. Oh,
Yeah.
fantastic. Very cool. Very cool.
Who doesn't like fried chicken as an appetizer, right?
Paul, what are your thoughts on this entree?
So the big thing is trying to get this appetizer together because
Yep.
using these beautiful Lombardo sausages, I mean, that's going to be the key to everything. Sausage makes everything taste better.
I agree. Especially these.
No
sucking up
Where'd
to
you
the
go?
judges
You want
over
the
there,
hot sauce?
Wahlberg.
I went with the hot Italian because we're going to put them with the chicken. It's going to get a little pear going in it, so it'll be a nice flavor.
Very cool. So the strategies are happening. This team looks strong. They're feeling really good. Who doesn't love fried chicken? It's kind of hard not to love that. All right. Hey, chefs, how we doing today?
Great, how you doing?
Guys, we've got Brian Houlihan from Eat Local and Anthony Mazzotta from Lucca, new addition to the South Shore, is that correct? It is. We're really excited to have you. Love the city locations. Thank you. What are we guys thinking for this appetizer and entree competition?
I'm working a little salmon lomi over here.
Oh, wow.
To start it up with. So it's just a quick cured salmon, quick citrus ceviche style salmon, Hawaiian influenced.
Perfect.
Wish we had a lime, but we don't, so we'll work with lemons. I was going to bring limes as my secret ingredient, but I'm like, Lombardo's will give us limes. And then they didn't.
You know what? If you suck up to Chef Eric, he might be able to give you a lime or two. Who knows?
Limes?
You'll
Sweet.
see. That's awesome. You know, we could all have a little feeling of Hawaii during this fall months. It's coming into winter, you know? We want to stay nice and warm. Chef Anthony, you guys got an idea for your entree?
We're gonna use some of this Lombardo sweet Italian sausage. We're gonna braise some cabbage with some of that beer. Look at the spices, and we're just gonna do the nice roasted Statler breast on top of it, or chicken breast right on top of it.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, we appreciate all your support here in the South Shore. Welcome you to the neighborhood.
Thank you.
We're psyched. This is going to be a good day. Oh boy. Look at this team over here.
This team is so strong that I'm just standing around doing nothing.
I bet that's pretty consistent to being in the restaurants too, Jimmy, huh?
My guys are great.
We got Jimmy, we got Ming, and we got Chef Mark, Chef's Table and Fuji Group, powerhouse team. I don't know if it's fair they got 3 people, but you know what? It's a little crowded space, so it could be a disadvantage. What are you guys thinking about for this appetizer entree?
Ming, you can talk to it.
We gonna do a seared salmon, and then we gonna do a beef dressing over it with the whatever vegetable in the back that is available right now.
Cool. All fresh local veggies.
Yeah.
And
we're
Mark?
gonna do Lombardo's stuffed the cheddar cheese stuffed chicken breast, Statler chicken breast, and I'm gonna use some spaghetti squash as well.
Very cool. We got 6 incredible chefs. We got 3 incredible teams. We're gonna have an awesome show here, guys. We're really excited. Amazing food coming out of this kitchen today. Stay tuned.
So the competition continues. Couple of things I noticed, Paul, okay? First of all, you and I have known Jimmy from Fuji for a long time, right?
Yep.
You ever notice Jimmy always has Ming doing all the work? But I also noticed, and this is going to be my pick for the night, are we taking early betting on the competition? I noticed Robin King is teamed up with Paul Wahlberg, and that's a good team. You know, if I had to bet, all due respect to all of the chefs, I might go there. But I also noticed a sidebar going on because Paul Wahlberg's restaurant, Almanove, is literally feet away from Brian's restaurant, Trident, at the Hingham Shipyard. So this could be some sort of a grudge match tonight for bragging rights.
The other thing that I hear is these Lombardo sausages.
Where do we get them?
There's a lot of talk, a lot of buzz around those. So we have the YMCA chemist looking at the ingredients right now to make sure everything's good in the, in that, they're addictive. So
right out of the gate, Dave Lombardo was like, we're using the mystery ingredient is Lombardo sausages. And my first question is, Paul, where can I get them? They look fabulous. Okay, back to the Y and the incredible work that the Y is doing. We're about to see a video, Paul, but talk briefly, if you can, about the early learning, the remote learning.
So for all of us, especially any of us that have children, young children, grandchildren, school-age children, of how challenging this has been during the shutdown and as we start to reopen and going back to work or staying home and working remotely. And as I mentioned earlier, our early education centers became child care for essential care workers, doctors, nurses, fire, police, children, supermarket workers. And now we have to pivot again around remote learning for school-age kids because schools, as you know, it's changing daily, depending on if there are cases in the schools. They start maybe by in-school or hybrid, and then they have to go to remote. So what do folks do if they have to go to work?
Yeah.
So we're there, and you'll hear from Christine Swan now, our Vice President of Youth Development, and she has really worked hard over these past few months to make sure that's available for all those families.
Let's take a look right here.
I'm Christine Swan, the Vice President of Youth Development here at the South Shore YMCA. The past 8 months have been crucial to our early learning, after school, and our South Shore YMCA overall. We have tried to meet the need of our community, which is constantly changing. When our centers were actually closed down due to COVID-19, we pivoted pretty quickly to provide care for essential workers so that they can continue to work during this pandemic.
Hi, I'm Carrie Joyce, and the YMCA has helped me throughout COVID, primarily through the emergency daycare. I took advantage of that, and I was able to go back to work. I work full-time, I'm a single mother, and I have 2 kids, so it helped me a lot, just being able to drop my child off someplace safe, where she knew all of the staff. She loves it here, she gets so excited to go. She needed that kind of structure, she needed that place to get out and see her friend. It helped us kind of maintain her education and her development, as well as my ability to work.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Patel. I'm a mom of 2, and we love the Y because it helps our family. I'm able to work and make sure that my kids are in a safe environment where they're continuing to learn and they are having the time of their lives here. They love Kids Zone, they love their teachers, and it has been absolutely fantastic during this time.
The schools don't look the same as they had in years prior. So we continue to change and look for ways to meet those needs of our families and our community. We've created remote learning programs so that we can provide a layer of support to families when the schools aren't able to provide that level of learning, where a staff member can help that child with their remote learning here at the Y.
Hi, my name is Chris Jacobs. I'm the Executive Director here at the South Shore Y's South Shore Natural Science Center. We have been doing environmental education for over 55 years. And this year, we are particularly proud of our nature-based STEM enrichment programs. This program provides an opportunity to help support families who are either homeschooling, remote learning, or even in a hybrid program.
I'm Mazzotta Hoffman, and I have had the pleasure of having 4 kids in the STEM program here at the South Shore Science Center. It's been a really amazing experience for my kids. We had to relocate to the South Shore from Jakarta, Indonesia, due to COVID. And so having them in this program has been really wonderful because it's allowed them to some interactions with other children, which has been really, really nice for them since they are homeschooled, which has been a bit challenging for them and for me. But this allows both of us a little bit of time away from each other and with other kids, which has been just amazing. So we're really so happy to have them in nature and enjoying this beautiful surroundings. And we're really grateful to the staff for all that they're doing with keeping the kids safe and also engaged.
The South Shore YMCA provide financial assistance for families in need. With the dollars that we raise, we're able to provide an opportunity for children to be able to attend not just our early learning after school programs, but also be part of the Y. Please consider giving at this time.
And we're back. And it's funny because before we went to the video, Paul, you and I were making jokes about the Lombardo sausages, right? Well, we weren't making jokes. We were saying how incredibly good they looked. And the chefs, well, that's the mysterious ingredient for the chef's competition, which we'll get back to in a couple of minutes. But leave it to Mary, right, working behind the scenes here. Mary is like your right-hand person.
Oh, yeah.
She's amazing.
Mary,
you are amazing.
Like Lois down at camp, we have a bunch of people that work for the Y that I'm just a figurehead. They do all the work. They're amazing. How the effort that they put in, the dedication to the Y.
So Paul and I said, gee, where do you get the Lombardo sausages? Hey, Dave Lombardo, we're plugging the sausages, okay? Here's the deal. You go to lombardos.com and you use the code Lombardos at checkout. And they've actually got to buy 2 packs of sausage, get 1 free right now. All right? A lot of people are cooking at home. They're grilling at home. You can still grill right now in the fall. So check out the Lombardo sausages. And also, they thought of everything in these dinner boxes. We told you a lot of restaurants are represented and or breweries. But there's a packet in every dinner box that tells you and gives you information on every single participating restaurant or brewery or whatever in your box. And we wanted to mention the cutting board. They thought of everything. And the cutting board is from Granite Print.
Yep.
Just go to graniteprint.com and you can get, you know what, if you're having a party, a little gift, a gift bag, put little mini cutting boards from Granite Print in there. Okay, you want to do some more raffles?
Absolutely.
Here we go.
First one.
Cheever. Oh, everybody loves Cheever. Cheever Tavern and...
New restaurant that just opened up a couple of months ago.
Oh, yeah. Whoa! $100 gift card to Cheever Restaurant, brand new to the region. And that'll go to Chris Crossan Sills.
Oh, great.
Chris Crossan. Oh, there's Bruce. He must know everybody.
So, yeah, well, Chris Crossan is a teacher down here on the South Shore, but he works for us during the summer as our camp director, one of our camp directors. So that's why Bruce knows him.
And I don't know about you, Paul, but when I look up at the screen, and we've got so many people participating tonight, it's really cool to see everybody in these really soft, sunken-in couches, enjoying the night, enjoying the food, having some wine, making some cocktails. In some ways, this works, Paul.
It definitely does work. I mean, we did have some nice soft seating a few years at the Taste that you could sit on the couches. But nothing like this.
Nothing like this. They never left the house.
And as far as we know, they all have pants on, from what we can see. So, which is good.
Paul and I were actually talking seriously about wearing pajamas tonight, right?
Yeah. We have them in the bag.
They're actually here, like bathrobes and pajamas. And what's next? Oh, another gift card, $50 to Konditormeister.
Yep.
And that'll go to Alex Clark.
Oh, there's Alex.
You know Alex?
Oh, yeah. Alex, waving.
Hey,
Yep.
Alex. Konditormeister, $50. Thanks for being here.
Alex, one of our board members and longtime supporters. By long time, I mean generations. His great-great-grandfather signed the original charter for the Y in late
no way.
And late 1800s, yeah.
I think I was there for that. But Alex, that's another comfortable living room. Look at this. Isn't this cozy? Okay. So Luca.
Yep.
I've got a $50 gift card to Luca Restaurant, which, by the way, is participating in our Chef's Challenge tonight. We'll get back to that in a couple of minutes. Who's on the bottom screen? Lauren. Lauren is excited about the idea of Luca, I think. All right, Lauren, I hope it goes to you. And it will go to instead Jen Real or Reale.
Yep. Oh, there she is.
She's right next to Lauren on the screen.
All right.
Hey, Jen, off you go to Luca. Yep. Love your drapes, by the way. Fabulous.
Thank you, Jen.
There's that. And now we've got in Quincy, right on Hancock Street, a gift card to Yocha. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Okay. You want to pull a winner? Why am I pulling them all?
I'll go deep.
Okay. Mix them up. You got to mix them. Can't believe he's not even mixing them. All right.
Taylor, Brian
Aaliyah
White.
and Brian White. Aaliyah and Brian White. Get the gift card to Iocha. There we go.
Okay.
And here we are, Montilio's again. $100
Ooh.
to Montilio's. Good luck, everybody.
Going deep again. Matt and Jen Shadrick.
You know the Shadricks?
I do know the Shadrick.
You know everybody. You should run for mayor out here. Although I love Mayor Coke.
Mayor's Coke is great.
All right, so Matt and Jen, the Shadricks.
Yep.
Off you go. A $100 gift card to Montilio's.
And Matt is on our board of directors, longtime supporter.
Oh, good. And next up, I happen to have a bottle of Plymouth Bay Winery. You don't get this one, but you will get a gift card to Plymouth Bay Winery. Let's see what we got here. And the winner is, here we go, a $50 gift card, good for tastings for 5 people.
Oh.
Wine tastings, Matthew Palmariello. Matthew Palmariello. Do you know Matthew?
No, I don't.
That's okay. I'm sure he's wonderful. And off he goes to Plymouth Bay.
That's great.
And now we want to check back in with our sideline reporter, Dave Lombardo down there at Lombardo's. And the chef's competition is heated right now. Let's check in. Dave.
We're in a safe space. I'm going to take my mask off for everybody. It's really important that we highlight some sponsors today and the people who can really make this chef competition happen. I want to start with Katz Rubis. They are an incredible produce company and they're providing all the produce and vegetables and fruits and vegetables for today's competition. So our chefs are getting the freshest ingredients. Thank you, Katz. You guys have been phenomenal. How you doing, Chef?
Outstanding.
I love it. I love it. We also have some incredible other partners who supported today to make sure that our chefs have awesome ingredients and creative things to really be able to cook with. Castle Island Brewery out of Norwood, Mass. They've been a supporter of the South Shore YMCA for quite a while, and some of the chefs are using their beers in their product today. We also have Plymouth Winery, not only providing wines today, but they also have some incredible jams that they create in-house. So if you're looking for a great jam, Plymouth Winery is fantastic, and they're one of our sponsors today. We also have some incredible other breweries up here from Barrel House Z, and they are phenomenal. These are all types of food and beverage vendors that have supported the YMCA for a while. Untold Brewery out of Scituate. I know the chefs down there are using them in their product for their appetizers. So these are incredible. Bin Ends as well. Bin Ends, they're providing a bunch of wine today. These are the things that our chefs want to cook with, the best ingredients, the best places for all of you to go and find out how you can get some great food, how you can get some great jams, some wine, some beer, and produce. These are all incredible things that you can do. And we look forward to using them in their products and seeing what the chefs are doing with them in their cooking today. Billy, back to you.
Back to Billy.
Oh, thank you, Dave. We're almost getting too comfortable here. Mary, you got, oh, all right, Paul, put on yours. I am very comfy right now. And you know what? Since I have my robe on, I might as well have a sip of my Castle Island.
Transition right here.
Yeah, well, Dave was just showing off some of the breweries, I think. Hey, you folks having fun at home? Is this good? Raise your hands. Come on, clap your hands. We got a party going on. And look at how relaxed everybody is. It's bizarre. But this is great.
So this is important to know because
First of all, what are you wearing, Paul?
So this is green to clean.
Okay.
We try to make it as simple as possible when we were ready to reopen, so our preschoolers all the way up to every age could understand that one of the most important things that we can do in our lives is to keep it clean.
Yeah.
So everyone that is cleaning, and it's everyone from our chief operating officer down has cleaned and wore this vest out there during the day to make sure all of our facilities are clean. And we wanted to be bright and bold so everybody can see us clean. So
Awesome.
we're keeping people safe out there.
God, you guys have an amazing staff, an amazing committee. Just the fact that we're making this happen tonight and people are enjoying their dinner boxes. Speaking of which, we want everybody, because I know a lot of you are heating up your meals right now, enjoying your meals, and we want to encourage you to send pics, okay? Hashtag the taste 2020, and you can do that all night long. But we want to see some of the pics of you guys having fun and enjoying your dinner boxes. Look at that martini glass right there.
That's Kathy McDonough's very colorful
Whoa,
martini
man.
glass. Yeah.
Kathy's having herself a party right there, boy.
I think she's a professional at this. So.
This is great. Hi, everybody. Hope you're having fun. I'm almost enjoying this as much as a ballroom. You know what I mean? This is great. I think we're making it work. And we want to thank all of the restaurants who have participated in so many different ways. There are so many layers to what's going on here tonight, Paul.
Yeah, and again, this is a way that we can highlight the restaurants out there as well as ourselves. The restaurants are really in the same boat as us. They've suffered through this whole thing and slowly coming back. They, burst of nice weather and they're able to do outside now, going inside. Folks are some will go inside and some won't. So please support all of our supporters, the restaurants out there throughout the rest of the year.
This robe is very comfy.
Yeah, I know. Look, you look good.
Need I
man.
ask,
Yeah.
who was wearing this before
I
me?
have
I'm
no
just
idea.
wondering. Mary pulled it out of a paper bag on the floor and said, put this robe on. Yeah, thanks, Mary. Let's give away some raffle tickets right now.
All right, there we go.
Navarra. This is that really cool restaurant, Jordan Knight for
or
new
Abbey
kids.
Park, too.
Either
one.
And they're right next to each other, right? And we've got a $100 gift card. This is a night out. And by the way, we can't encourage enough that you support the local restaurants because they're supporting us tonight. Yeah. So be careful when you choose where you're going at night. Obviously, you want to social distance. You want to wear the mask when necessary. But the restaurants need us. And these restaurants are throughout the year. Let's face it, they entertain us. We go in with our families. We have special events, birthday parties. Some people get engaged at these restaurants, memories. So it's our turn now to support them. So please, for takeout or dining out, do it. Angelica Pinolet, I think I said it right. Angelica Pinolet, $100 to Abbey Park or Novara. And hello to Jordan Knight, by the way, the new kids. And now we've got Cheever again, new restaurant out here. And this is $100. And that goes to Dan Berry. Dan Berry, if you're out there, you get yourself a $100 gift card.
So Dan is our executive director of our Emelson branch down in Hanover.
Yeah.
And I want to point out, you've seen some of the winners being our staff people. So our folks that work for us not only work for us, but they donate back every single year in our annual and capital campaigns. So they are donors just like everybody else here on screen here tonight.
Awesome. You know, I'm looking at the top of the screen, Paul, at Lynn. Is it Lynn Rosen?
Yep, Lynn.
That could be the biggest couch I've ever seen.
I know. She's very comfy up there, Lynn.
And is it Janet over here to the right? Janet looks like she's in kind of a rigid chair. She's not kind of slouched back, relaxed. Janet, can you see us?
Yep. There. Oh, there we go.
There we go. All right. Now you know. Okay. Greenside Grill.
All right.
Let's pick a winner. This is a $50 gift card to Greenside Grill. And that goes to Donna Kelby. Donna Kelby, congratulations. And we've got more. The Corner Stop. This is a $50 gift card to the Corner Stop. And these are all local places who are generously giving to the event tonight. Tracy Phelan. Tracy Phelan. Why is she waving? That's not even, that's Stacy. No, I said Tracy. Stacy's going nuts like she just won something. It's Tracy Phelan is going to the Corner Stop.
So Tracy is one of our part-time workers at Germantown in the food pantry right now. She's
awesome.
a social worker, but she is kind of repurposed now, really working most of her time around the food pantry.
Okay, and now I've got, is it B Cafe on Hancock Street in Quincy? B Cafe.
There we go. Here we are.
Amanda Corneau. Amanda Corneau is a winner of B Cafe.
Right.
And I've got Montilios, $50.
All right.
Let's pull it, Paul.
Dig deep, dig deep.
And Dave Lombardo is standing by. We're going to go to him in a couple of seconds. Apparently the apps are ready and the judges are in place. But anyway, Bill and Doreen Kennedy, the Kennedys, Bill and Doreen get themselves a Montilios gift card. Thank you, Paul, and thank you to all of the participating restaurants. Now let's check in with Dave Lombardo down there at Lombardo's. Hey, Dave, what's up?
So, with a little bit of lemon, whatever.
Yep. You got any lemon on here?
Big chunks, no problem then?
Yeah.
All right, let me see here.
Do you guys have the blender?
Just finish up plating, chefs. Get your plates on that front table as soon as you can.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, I'll do it. So what we got here, guys, with some beautiful avocados, with some beautiful salmon. Salmon look beautiful. So I took the salmon, we did a Hawaiian-inspired lomi. So it's a kind of like a Hawaiian salmon ceviche. Lime juice, cilantro, scallions, red onion, a little bit of soy, a little bit of pineapple juice. Served it in the avocado shell with some nice crispy salmon skin. Enjoy.
Hey guys, I do a seared salmon. So both side pan seared, and then I use all the veggies in season right now, and then I do a fresh salad over it, and I do a beef dressing.
So we have a King Friday marinated fried chicken. It's served over a focaccia, Lombardo's spicy Italian sausage and pear stuffing, and a little truffle demi.
We're going to check in with our judges right now. They've just received their first appetizer course, and we're going to see what they think. Let's take a look. We have the incredible Paula Rowe here from Granite Print, a huge supporter of the South Shore YMCA. And What do you think, Paula?
I think it's great.
Yeah?
Yeah, I feel very special right now.
Thank you, Paul, for everything you do for the YMCA. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, David.
Ladies and gentlemen, Y member, Emmy Award-winning sportscaster, Bob Lobel and Dee Dee. We are so excited that you guys are here today. What do you think so far?
It's a little overwhelming.
Have you ever been part of a chef competition?
No. I've done gingerbread houses, but I haven't had to eat them. This is different. Very nervous about it. But anyway, Dave, thanks for having us.
We're honored to have you here. Thank you so much for being a part of the Y, utilizing the Y.
Love the
and
Y.
helping us raise some money here today. It really makes a big difference.
That is a big deal. Thanks.
We got a lot of great chefs over here, but
Sure
also
do.
you're with BlackRock Advertising and with South Shore Magazine. You're a real staple on the South Shore as well. So
Yep, been
we're
around
lucky
for
to
20
have you
years
here.
now, so yeah, it's all good. And this food is fantastic. I appreciate the opportunity to give my opinion.
Mark, how are you, sir?
Pretty good.
It's great to see you.
You as well.
Mark Olivieri, he is the president of the Patriot Ledger and a huge supporter of every business on the South Shore. They're incredible, and we're honored to have you here today.
Thank you
Ever
for
been
having
part
me.
of a chef competition before?
I have not. I asked Mary who the 20 people were who said no before me. So I know you were getting pretty far down the list. But it's an honor to be here. It's great to see this event sort of live on virtually with so many challenges going on to support the YMCA.
Yeah. What are you looking for in your judging today?
You know, it's great to get 3 different chefs from the South Shore here from premier restaurants donating their time and their staff to help out a great cause as well. So we're testing the appetizers now and everything's fantastic.
Billy, back to you. Boy, Dave, I said it before, he's doing an amazing job.
He is very, very
Dave,
smooth.
we've got a partner on a show. Let's get another show going.
Hey, before we get any longer, I want to make sure that you get this top. The
This is from me?
Taste of the South Shore top to wear it proudly. You can wear it on TV. You know,
Oh, my God.
sometime just to chat. But
This is a funny story, Paul, because when I first arrived here tonight to the studios, I saw Mary and other members of the staff wearing one, and I'm like, that's one of the sharpest
it's a good-looking shirt.
sweatshirts I've ever seen. You know what? I'm going to the Vineyard this weekend. I'm going to wear it all weekend long on the Vineyard. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Paul,
yeah.
and thank you guys. We saw Bob Lobel. Well, he's been up on the screen all night, but he was in that video clip right there, and he's a longtime Y guy.
He's been, more recently he's been very involved with especially our partnership program here at the Y.
And he's serving as one of the judges tonight
Yes, he
on the
is.
food
Yep.
competition. And talk about the partnership program that we're going to see Bob Lobel.
So the
in a minute.
partnership program for us is a special program for folks with any type of physical disability, mostly mobility impairments. And we've been able to fundraise over the past number of years to bring in specialized equipment that you would normally only see in the Charlestown Navy Yard at Spalding Rehab. We do have Spalding offices in both of our Ys, but this predated them. And so we have people from around Boston coming. As a matter of fact, I was in the Y just yesterday, ran into this young woman, 80 years old, and we talked that she's in the partnership program. I said, how'd you hear about this? A friend of hers was in the program, and she comes all the way from Melrose a couple times a week because of what we have, the equipment that we have, and the specialized staff.
Wow.
And as I mentioned before, the folks that come, it's a family. The partnership program, Cheryl Rosa is our director of that, and everyone knows her, and she does such a great job for us. But there's no other programs like that around Greater Boston in a community organization like us. So come in, you join as a member. The program is free. We support that through our fundraising.
Well, Bob Lobel and I go way back, and I don't care what anybody says, Bob Lobel is the greatest TV sportscaster in the history of New England television, and you know I believe that to be true, Bob. So here's Bob Lobel on some of the programs he's involved with right here.
You want to?
Yeah.
Sure.
That's where we want you.
Yeah,
There.
much more comfortable. But my name's Bob Lobel. I used to be on television a long time ago, back when the world was flat, and things were a lot different. I've had some issues over the past 12 months that have coincided with COVID, but not COVID related. And it had to do with the paralysis from the waist down. And it's just one of those things that happens in life that you don't expect, but have to deal with. And so here I'm at the YMCA in Quincy, South Shore Y. And I find that this is probably the gift that I've been able to come up with since I came down with this disease called transverse myelitis. I spent a couple of months at Spalding Rehab in Charlestown, and one of the best things about getting out of Spalding, which happened to have been a great place and I really didn't want to leave, was being able to find a place like the Y to transfer to and just transition to in terms of therapy, physical therapy. And I have found that I really have never been in a place quite like this with so many opportunities in so many different ways to come back, not only physically but also psychologically. There are many others down here, unfortunately, like myself, who come here and work and do the things that they have to do to have a better and more controlled and a happier life. And that's pretty much the goal that I'm looking for, and I've been able to really find a place here to pursue that goal. This is a great place. Stop leaning like this. That's better. It's kind of like a family. You come in here and you see the same people, by and large, most of the time, because you kind of come in here, but at the same time, and you say, "Hi, Matt. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Anthony. How's it going? You know, how's your progress?" So you kind of share those kinds of things. It's like a little reunion a couple times a week. It's cool. It's good.
Just look around.
Yeah, I want to
Just
say
stay there,
something.
look around.
Really? Yep. Go this way now. How far out?
Say what you were, just now you're gonna just do.
Is that better? Yep.
Come out here a little bit more.
Cool. This is a great place, and it was a transition from Spalding. Spalding has a place in the Quincy Y. It's a partnership program. It's something I've been able to invest in for a small cost, and every cent is worth it to be part of not only the Spalding program continuing, but also here on my own at the YMCA. So I would urge you that if you have any doubts, to stop by and see what a great facility this is. It's your community facility. You have to be able to understand what it's about, and by all means, take advantage of it.
I love Bob Lobel. I love Bob Lobel.
So just a quick thing, as you saw Bob's exercises, I'm sure this is why he's doing some of those exercises.
Mhm.
Bob's an avid golfer.
I know.
And that's strength in his golf
I
swing.
noticed.
He is out there, he's out Granite Links, he advocates for folks with disabilities to play golf and to make sure golf courses are accessible to folks with disabilities.
Leave it to
So,
Bob. He's always doing the right thing.
Thank you, Bob.
Dave Lombardo is standing by, and I think the chefs are about done cooking. Let's get a check-in on the competition right here.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Me, Jimmy, and Ming, we did a Lombardo sausage stuffed chicken breast with spaghetti squash, roasted cauliflower, a little bit of quinoa, and a green chive thyme oil. I think it came out pretty good. We worked pretty well together, right, boys?
It tastes amazing.
And I think we did pretty good.
So what Chef Paul and myself made is a black trumpet crusted salmon that's served over a fall rice salad with some beautiful Italian sausage incorporated in the ragu. We used one of the beautiful squash in there and cut little ring molds and then caramelized them. So you have your caramelized squash with your fall rice salad, the beautiful black trumpet salmon on top, a little crispy fried potato strings, and some radish to finish. And the sauce itself is sort of a spinach romesco. It's sort of a roasted pepper tomato vinaigrette. Cheers.
Me and Brian made a pan-roasted chicken, and it's on top of ragu of braised cabbage that we braised with some of the IPA, some caramelized onions that we cooked in some caramelized sugar, some of the Italian sweet sausage, some mustard seeds, and then we did a vinaigrette around the plate of some culatoro and extra virgin olive oil. We finished the cabbage with some basil, parsley, thyme, and also we did another ragu of the hot Italian sausage with some roasted cauliflower. Enjoy.
So you use both sausages, 2 different types?
Yes, we use both
That's amazing.
sausages.
2 different Lombardo sausages?
The Lombardo sausage make it better.
2 sausages.
We've come to the end of our competition, and we are so excited to hear from our judges, see what they think, and decide on a winner today. Paula, what'd you think? Are you full?
Everything was delicious, and the secret ingredient, the Lombardo sausage, really put a little twist into it. I loved them all, very different textures, some more creative than others, not meaning just the different ingredients. I loved them all. Thank you.
Bob and Dee Dee, what'd you think?
That's too close to call, but Paul is right. The sausage kind of carried the day. You actually made me salmon taste good to me, and I don't like salmon, but you made it taste good. So that was a huge barrier for me. You guys are amazing, and really, you guys are rock stars. Chefs are rock stars in this town, and you guys are the top of the top. And the Y, I'm sure, is extremely grateful, but those of us that go to the Y day in and day out are extremely grateful too. So thanks for that, and we had a great time, and happy we were able to be part of it.
Stanley, what'd you think? Did you have a good time today?
I had a wonderful time. The food, the ingredients were super fresh. The presentation was awesome. We're blessed to have guys like chefs like these here on the South Shore, and a location like Lombardo's. I want to do a huge shout out for the sausage. It was one of the tastiest sausages that I've had, and it was utilized really well within all of the appetizers and entrees that we had. But overall, just a spectacular time and a spectacular event, the Taste of the South Shore for the South Shore Y in its 24th year.
Mark?
David?
Different type of competition today
Absolutely.
than some of the sports you're used to with the ledger and so on. But what'd you think? What'd you think about these chefs?
Well, first off, I just wanted to reiterate, I want to thank the chefs for their time in putting together a great event like this. You know, with so many events having to go virtual, this is one of the more creative events that we've come across in our time. So thank you for your time. I know you just don't show up and this stuff happens. The meals were great. It was great to get out of the house. I got to tell you, it was great to take a shower and get dressed up and go out of the house. The food was fantastic. Not a surprise, you know, given the experts that we had here today. All different. I enjoyed the Lombardo's sausage as well. And to get to sit here with an icon like Bob Lobel, which I didn't know as well. I kept waiting for him to say, how come we can't get chefs like that? But yeah, thank you for having us today. The competition was great. It was super tight. They were all great. You're all winners today. Thank you.
Fellas, your cooking was phenomenal. Your teamwork was outstanding. Your creativity was great. Our competition was very close. And what I mean by very close is between first place and third place was separated by only 4 points. All right? And our judges were grading on 3 categories, 1 to 10. So you had a lot of points out there. But everything was so close and tight that it came down to just a 4-point spread between first place and third place. Mary Orn, would you like to announce the winner of the 2020 Taste of the South Shore Chef Competition?
Yes, I would like to. I'd also like to thank all the chefs, again, really for your participation and everyone's participation today. We couldn't have done it without you and without Lombardo's and the team that really helped. This is a huge team that made this happen. But it is very exciting, with the drum roll, to announce that Chef Paul Wahlberg and Robin King are the 2020 winners of the Taste of the South Shore.
Come on, gentlemen. 216 points total. Second place, 213, and third place, 211. Really incredible job, guys.
Awesome job.
Thank you.
Well done.
Job. Congratulations.
Now we're taking photos.
Don't forget it's all about the sausage.
Wow, I don't want to make a big
Can't tell
deal
we're
of this,
smiling.
Paul, but I think at the top of the show, I said I was picking Paul and Robin. All due respect, I
right.
love all the chefs, but they pulled off the win. And this program amazes me. The technology is really first rate because somehow we pulled off having Mary present the awards and be here in this building for the broadcast as well. To me, Paul, that's amazing.
Snap of a finger and she was gone.
All right.
And it was an upset, we thought. A little bit of an upset there.
I think because hasn't Fuji won 5 years running or something?
I think so. That was
major upset, so to speak, although Paul and Robin apparently deserved it. We're not judges. We stay out of it. Herb Emelson is a special person. In fact, you'll see, we're going to do an appeal, another fundraising arm in a couple of minutes, and he's already offered up a $10,000 match. Before we get to a little message from Herb Emelson, Paul, talk about him a little bit, if you will.
So Herb Emelson and the Emelson family, it's the Emelson YMCA in Hanover, our branch down there. A long-time supporter of the Y, one of the largest supporters ever to the South Shore Y. But even more than that, he's a coach, he's a member, and a friend of not only the Y, but so many organizations on the South Shore owe him so much for what he's done to enhance life on the South Shore. So
let's hear from Herb right here.
Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a great time. Well, I have the pleasure of telling you why I have this keen interest in the YMCA. And it goes back to very early times. As a matter of fact, we're further back than some of you in the audience. And in other words, when the Y was on Washington Street in Quincy, it cost a nickel to get in and swim the pool. You got to remember now, a nickel was a nickel then. And to see how it's flourished, and not just a big jump from, the 30s to the 20s, 2020 that is, but all the times in between when they delivered comfort and camaraderie and radiance of goodness to the community. And that's what the Y is about. It's really a twofer. The people that come to the Y come generally for their own benefit, self-fulfillment. But there's more than that. When you come there, you're really part of a group that will be bringing comfort to a community so that people get to know one another and the people of the same ilk. In other words, they like the same thing. They like being a product of the neighborhood and doing good things. And with all the unusual things happening in the country right now, you need the Y probably as much as the Y needs you. And frankly, that's why Polly and I have given to the Y. We think it brings so much to so many, and it's like getting a bang for your buck. In other words, whatever we give, we know it's going to good work. We're very proud of our relationship with the Y, and I would say if we had a choice to do it all over again, we would. And maybe even better. But for years we've been given to the Y, and I don't see any reason why we won't in the future. And that's proven by tonight, because I'm not on the other end of a television. I might be, but we have a little illness at home, and so we're taking care of that. But in any event, you have a wonderful time. I miss being there. I don't think I've missed many of the Y events over the years. And I enjoy every moment at the Y, and I would do this into eternity. Thank you.
And we're back. Herb's quite a guy.
He really
You said
is.
it.
He really is.
Thank you so much, Herb. And again, he's got a big match coming up. We're now going to ask people to donate, to dig deep, and let's finish big. You know what they say, Paul? They say go big or go home. although most of you are already home. So let's do this, and let's do it up big, okay? The amount of work behind the scenes that went into making this happen during a pandemic, you can't even explain in words. So I want to thank all the people behind the scenes, everybody from the videographers to the production crew here at the studio.
The delivery
and obviously,
of all the
oh my God, getting the dinner boxes off alone. So let's raise some money. We're going to do it in increments. If I were in the ballroom, as we typically are every year, I would be reaching out to people. You'd be holding your cards up in the air, and I would be acknowledging everybody. But we're going to do it as best we can. We're going to start optimistically, Paul.
Yep.
Anybody out there, and we'll keep track of them on the screen over here. Anybody out there who wants to start with a $5,000 donation, do it now.
Right.
And Paul, talk a little bit while they all come in with their $5,000 donations. Talk a little bit about what $5,000 could mean for the Y.
Well, $5,000 are 5 families to come to the Y that need it, especially this time with so many people unemployed. Even though there are fewer people coming, there's more need out there. $5,000 supports our food pantry. As I said, we have more staff over there than we've ever had to hand out the food. We have to keep social distancing and keep things clean and work with so many families there. $5,000 supports 10 to 12 folks in our partnership program, their memberships.
And make sure you type your name and your amount in your chat. We've got $5,000 right away from Peter Finnegan.
Thank you, Peter.
He's been in on this thing all night long.
And thank you, Lynn and Jeff Rosen, $5,000.
Yeah. Keep them coming.
Yeah.
I'll keep it at $5,000 for a couple of minutes, but we want to move it along, so let's go.
Jack and Kathy McDonough, $5,000.
Great job. Thank you, Jack and Kathy, the McDonoughs. Anybody else at $5,000? Yes.
That's Jay and Mary Lynn Dacey. Thank you, Jay and Mary Lynn.
All right. We'll take more. Keep them coming. Pretend
great.
we're in the ballroom. If we were in the ballroom, I'd probably get at least $5,000 donations. So keep them coming. You didn't even have to get dressed up. You're home. You're relaxed. Give me one more $5,000 donation right now. I will end the $5,000 in 10, 9, 8. Oh, you're a good guy, Peter Finnegan. Some people are sending in messages too. And a lot of people, by the way, were also giving well wishes to Bob Lobel. He did a great job tonight, and it's great to have him as a part of the Y family. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to move it along. Thank you so much for those generous donations.
Thank you.
Now we'll go to $2,500. $2,500, Paul? What kind of a difference will that make?
Oh, when you talk about teens coming back, you know, that supports 50 teens coming back to the Y.
Yeah.
And again, during this time, a lot of those teams who did work don't have those jobs anymore that help support them coming back to work. As we move into we do have some programs. Swim lessons have started back up, and that gives 10 kids swim lessons.
$2,500 makes a difference for 10 kids.
Yes. Yeah.
That's cool. Lauren DeLolio, this is a funny story. I was talking to Lauren earlier in the week. She's involved in the show, and she just donated $2,500.
Thank you.
And I said to Lauren, hey, Lauren, I grew up with the DeLolio family in East Cambridge. Any connection? And she was going to check it out for me.
Yeah, there can't be a lot. There can't be a lot out there, Lauren.
But I love the DeLolio family in East
Thank you,
Cambridge.
Lauren.
Still looking for more at $2,500. Anybody else looking to give $2,500 from the comfort of your own home tonight? Anybody else? I'll do a countdown on $2,500. I will give you 15 seconds to get it in. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Whoop.
Oh, Matt Shadrick, thank you very much, Matt. That's wonderful.
The Shadricks are in at $2,500.
Right. Thank you.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Now we're going to go to 1,000.
And this is the match.
Yes.
This is the match.
Explain the match. And first of all, thank you, Herb Emelson.
So as Herb helps many of the organizations on the South Shore, not only does he give, but he expects all those organizations to also step up and other people within our communities to step up. So a lot of his gifts are challenges. So he has challenged us tonight, a $10,000 challenge to meet that challenge.
Okay, so if we get 10 people at $1,000, Herb will match it with another 10. That puts $20,000 in the bank. Now, a couple of people have already given $1,000.
Yep, actually, the Shadricks up there, they were originally in at $1,000 early. They just moved it up to $2,500.
Wow. So Suzanne Stephanie gave $1,000.
Yep, so we already have one there.
Anybody else looking to give $1,000? If we get 10 people at $1,000 tonight, we'll turn that 10 into $20,000. Let's make it happen. I'm going to give you a few minutes if you're thinking about it.
Alex and Davis Clark, $1,000. Thank you.
The Clarks
Both?
are in,
Yep.
so there's 3.
Yep.
We need 7 more $1,000 donors so we can get it to $20,000, thanks to Herb Emelson. Anybody else at $1,000? Yes. Is that a yes?
That's a hi, Alex.
Oh, hi, Alex. Okay. Hi, Alex.
That was hi, Alex from Tyson.
Alex, Tyson says hello.
Joan Ankner.
All right.
Former board member, $1,000.
Thank you, Joan. So that, the Hessians.
Oh, great, Janet and Paul Hessian, $1,000. Thank you.
So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. We're at 5,000. If we can get 5 more $1,000 donors, folks, think about the dinner boxes. Think about the comfort of your own home. Think about all of the programs that the South Shore Y has been doing throughout this incredible, devastating pandemic. If we get 5 more $1,000 bids, Herb Emelson will throw in $10,000 and we'll get to $20,000. Anybody else in at $1,000? We're waiting. Ooh. Well, maybe Herb will throw in the 10 anyway. I'm just saying. I'm probably not at liberty to say.
I'm not sure if I see some of my family there, so I'm going to speak up for them. And we got a couple. We'll get 2 of our family to chip in $1,000 apiece to get to 2,000.
Gunner, the new dog,
Gunner's going to do 1,000, and Claire and I will do another 1,000.
All right, so now we're at 7,000. All we need is 3 more $1,000 donations. Peter Finnegan is in again.
Thank you, Peter.
Now we need 2 more. Come on, give me 2 more $1,000 donations, and then Herb will throw in another 10, and we'll put $20,000 in the bank. Yay, Peter. I just got a yay, Peter from Joan Ankner.
Yeah.
I'm waiting. 2 more $1,000 donations. We'll make it 20. Yes.
Oh, Saul Rosen. Thank you, Saul. Very
One
good.
more. I'm begging for one more $1,000 donor. One more is all we need. And we got it. Who is it, Paul?
George with our cleaning company, SuperServe.
Catalunya.
Very important during this time for us, $1,000. So
George
thank you, George.
Catalunya from SuperServe. So if you're looking to have some cleaning done, make sure you go to SuperServe and thank George because
we met our match.
Yeah, we got $20,000 in the bank. But let's
you.
not stop.
Yep.
How about $500? Who's in at $500? Come on, show me the donations. Let's go big here. There's another 1,000.
Wendy Bello.
And John Volpini.
Yep, thank you.
Wow, boom. Anybody at 500? Or if you want to give 1,000, that's fine too. In fact, give 5. Looking for $500 donors now. Anybody out there with 500? I think we're doing fine here.
Yeah.
500, you'll make a big difference. There's one. The Whites, Ayla and Brian White. Thank you, guys. The Whites.
Yep.
Anybody else at 500?
Dave and Katrina DeRubo, $1,000.
All right,
Yep.
the DeRubos are in.
Thank
for
you, Dave
1,000.
and Katrina. Thank you.
Yeah, keep the thousands coming. We're not shutting off that well. Anybody else? 500 from Dave Lombardo.
Thank you, Dave.
As if he hasn't done enough tonight.
Right.
Dave Lombardo's in at 500. Dave DeRubo says, hey, you know what? Anytime.
Yeah.
Okay, Dave, we'll just take another 1,000 then. I'm kidding.
Liz O'Connor, $500. Thank you, Liz.
Yeah. Let's rally. Anybody else at 500?
It's great.
All right, we'll jump to 100. All right? Think about it. If half the people tonight gave $100, the difference that would make for all of the programs that you guys are running. Who's in at $100? Show me the money. Boom. Me.
Tyson. Thank you, Tyson.
All right. He just said me.
Yeah.
Dan
Yeah,
Barry.
Yep. Thank you,
100.
Dan.
Keep them coming. Let's rally. $100 donations, people.
Gary McGuire. Thank you, Gary.
Yeah. Anybody else? Keep them coming. Yep.
Patrick Murphy. Thank you, Patrick.
And everybody's cheering from the galleries.
Yep.
This is so cool. Oh, look at the dog. It's a lab, a yellow lab.
A Lauren Payne's dog.
Oh, he's a beauty.
Susan Chris O'Connell. Thank you. Ann Mead. Thank you, Ann.
Tyson says he'll be back with more money.
Well, no, Alex Clark said he'd be back.
All right. Trevor and Sharon Williams.
Alex got to work out. That's,
Trevor and Sharon Williams just gave $100.
Caitlin Zafer. Thank you, Caitlin. Trevor and Sharon, thank you. Sam Pepe. $100. Jean Crean. Laureen, thank you.
Pepe's.
Yep.
Sam Pepe.
Yep.
Do you know Sam Pepe?
I do know Sam Pepe.
All right.
Yep. Thank you.
What's the dog's name? Look at how beautiful.
I know.
He's he's got himself a bully stick or a bone. Yeah.
Oh, Lucy's in for $100.
All
The
right,
dog Lucy. All right, Lucy.
This is
We've
awesome.
raised some money from the dogs tonight.
See, we couldn't do that at a ballroom. Mike and Ann Mullen are in.
Thank you,
the
Mike.
Gillis family is in for $100.
Donna Kelbel.
Nancy Chapman.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nice job. I'll give you a countdown of the $100 donations. Coming down in 10. Maureen O'Brien.
Thank you, Maureen.
9. 8.
What's up?
7. Oh, Lauren's got her pup out now.
No, that's
no.
Jen. That's Jen's
Hey,
puppy.
Jen. 6. 5. Now it's a dog competition.
Karen Bessie.
Karen.
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And they can continue donating.
Oh,
right,
yeah,
Paul?
absolutely. Just go to YMCA, SouthShoreYMCA.org.
All right. We got to do
donate.
some thank yous. Who do you want to thank first and foremost?
You know,
Paul?
first I want to thank all of our sponsors, all of our chefs, all of our donors. And I want to especially thank Billy this evening. He's donated his services tonight to do this for us. Really appreciate that. Yeah, big clap for him. Thank you. Great job.
Oh, I do it
Great
for
job.
Mary or else. I'm getting thank yous now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joan
Yeah.
Ankner.
Yeah.
Well, this is fun.
It really is.
Can't say enough about the restaurants who have worked so hard.
Yep. And you know, if you're going to watch the debate tonight, we're just finishing up the best part of your night. So.
Yeah, absolutely. You notice there was no chaos, no interruptions, no yelling and screaming. We just had a lot of fun, and we made a difference in a lot of people's lives. Once again, we want to thank Paul Wahlberg and Robin King for winning the chef's competition.
Thank Productive Media for a great job of pulling this all together, so we could see you, you could see us. They did a great job. The chef's table and Lombardo's, and Dave Lombardo. He did a great job tonight, didn't he?
Yeah, Dave. I got to tell you, Dave and I are going to partner on a TV show.
You're going to be looking over your shoulder at Dave. You know.
And look at Louie the dog. How comfy is he?
Lucy.
Lucy, I'm sorry. Louie, whatever. Lucy. Thank you so much, Paul. Always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for having me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of 2020, and I pray and I hope that 2021 is just such a better year for everybody, up to and including you guys and your staff and all of your programs.
Thank you very much, Billy.
All
Thank
right.
you all.
The YMCA is an amazing place. That's why we're all here. We've been doing this for a very long time, and we want to continue to do this for a very much long time in the future. I think the competition was really great today. We cooked against some of our own buddies. We've known each other for years, but one thing for sure,
Still makes it competitive.
You guys do a lot for the community. We appreciate it. You know, we did a lot with the Y as far as feeding some homeless families. We fed some frontline kids that were in daycare right at the start of this pandemic when we really needed to work. So what goes around comes around, right?
I'll tell you, the best thing about this is for the Y, it's for feeding families and feeding kids, so this is what it's all about, and we're happy to be here to do it.